Welcome back to Barrel Brothers. So, Sunny Truck wheels. You had a good look at them. Which one did you pick? Was it the same one that I picked? Aha, there's the question, and I'm going to say no, because I picked this one, which I didn't even show you. A couple of reasons for that. I really like the design. These are a Dunlop TE-E Javelin. We've done a set of these in 13, or it might have been 14, I don't know, before. And there's a little drama with them. I'll show you what that is in a tick. Gold, I think, in between in the infills, and diamond cut across the top, and we'll make a center cap up for it. But yeah, these are going to come out in I think a 9 and a 9.5, or an 8.5 and a 9.5, something like that. Anyway, lips 4 and 4.5 inch. So that's a, sorry about that. It's a good question. It's a 1.5 on there at the moment, so it's going to be out here somewhere. It's going to look good. Anyway, yeah, with all the front down. Now the drama with these is, what they do is like some Hoshino Silhouette DO1s, not some of them, all of them, they weld the lip and barrel together, which is pretty normal with a lot of Japanese rims, but then they put the center in from the front and weld it around the back here, which is a real pain, because the thing we want to get rid of is the lip, and we want to keep the center and the barrel, and that's the bit we've got to cut into to get these apart. Annoying. So anyway, we've done it before, we'll have to do it again. We can do that with the DO1s too. We've got a size. The only problem was that the set that we did do of these, I didn't keep the size. The weld hides the size of the things, or where that center is, because you don't really want to cut the center because it's cast. We cut a little bit into the barrel. That's okay, we can weld that up. So you really carefully just cut the weld. And we've got a tip for doing that, and we can do it with the DO1s too. So yeah, oh, look at that. This has got a nice little indication here that we've got a buckle. Not that we really care about that, because that's coming off and going in the bin. Let's get stuck into them. So we've got to get the centers out of them, and then we have to cut the lips off, because 14 by 6 plus 15, it just isn't going to cut it. Plus it's, you know, they're not real good. We want something meatier, something more like that actually. Should look good. The other drama that we have is this, where's that gone? There it is. This center hole is 60 millimeters, and we don't have any caps that are going to go on there. The closest we've got is, these are an original XR4 Star Shark cap. We do a reproduction of these, but they are 64 millimeters diameter, or that's the hole they've got to go into. Now, the good thing about these is the outside of that is pretty much exactly the same as the outside diameter of that. So if we machine a bit out of here, take that down to out to a 64 millimeter, get some nice Dunlop logos for these, they should be great. Should look really good. Gold in there and diamond cut. So let's get stuck into them.
Last time we did a set of these was about 5 years ago, which is, I'm just hoping my measurements were correct there. What we've done here, if you look over here, we've set our tip up so it's half the diameter of the spigot away from the center. So nothing for it but to get stuck in and give it a bit of a cut. Okay, so if I've done this right, a couple of good whacks and this should come out. Yes! Yes! Perfect. Only 3 more to do.
1, 2, 3, 4 centers out. That's come out pretty well actually. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, next job I think we'll get the young bloke to cut the lips off the barrels. We'll plasma cut them off first and then machine down the weld so we can use those. And these guys are going to go into the dunk tank and then get blasted so we can take all this old paint off. Yeah, but we're thinking like gold, like the Techno Phantoms that were on the car. As you can see, they're not on there now. These are actually Kev's Steelies, still 9s and 10s, just a little bit less offsetty, if you know what I mean. Stick out as far and probably won't attract the attention of the constabulary, but that's good. That looks pretty cool. All right, we're not doing that tape shader lift, but yeah, that's not a bad fit actually. All right, here we are back on a completely different day, and not because somebody forgot to replace the battery in the receiver, and the one of these that we did last week had no sound. Totally didn't happen. Anyway, the young bloke has done the machining, done a good job here, actually, and cut all the lips off the things. So I thought I'd just give you a bit of a look actually what they're going to look like. These aren't the lips for it. Well, this isn't the lip for it, but that's actually a 4.5. We're going with 4s. But just to give you an idea, should look pretty cool. This morning, I think we're going to stick these in the lathe and machine out the centre so we can put a centre cap in there. All these 4 are done, so next job for them is dunk and blast. Get all the old, not very much paint left, and what's left of it gone. So the lips for the Sunny Track wheels have just come in. Thought I'd show you a bit before I hand them over to the boys downstairs to do a bit of stuff with. So yeah, these are going to look pretty awesome. So we're going to do gold in here, so the same sort of gold as what's on the Techno Phantoms. Yeah, diamond cut, and we've got some caps for them already, little Dunlop stickers on the end of them, and I think that is going to be great. So how cool is that?
Always finish the wheels. Let's have a look at them before we put tyres on.
Ten and a half kilos. 5.5 kilos. 20 kilos, eh? That's got to be worth about a second a lap. Fat, but not too fat.